Evan, just walk me through that ninth inning and what you and Redmond were able to get done on the mound there.
Man, whenever you got a guy like Redmond Walsh, it's always comforting to see a guy, with pretty much walking up there with 160 pounds. But I mean, he seems like he owns the world. So whenever you got a guy in that situation that's been there hundreds of times, it seems like, it's nothing but confidence, especially even whenever they start, having some momentum. But having a guy up there that throws the way that he does in big moments, it's nothing but comforting anytime he's out there.
And then you had another game with another dominant starting pitcher. Just what you see from Drew Beam.
Man, I didn't know if he could top the previous two outings of Chase Donder and Chase Burns, but I think he may have came out and could make an argument that he topped both of them. But he came out. I could tell he was in the zone as soon as he started throwing in the bullpen. He was very relaxed, and that's not normal for a freshman to be relaxed in that environment. So for him to be out and to give us exactly what we needed to complete a series sweep, it just shows that he's a true competitor.
I think last week you told me that it's the fastball that he's able to command so well that makes him so effective. Was that the case again today?
He was going to his breaking ball a lot. He was very confident with his breaking ball. He was landing it at any count, and he kept him off balance. And I think it gave a really good offense a lot of trouble. And he was in the zone from the get-go, and he was able to land that breaking ball, and he had a lot of success to build off that with his mid-90s heater.
What does it say about you all as a team that you trot out Chase Burns on Friday, Chase Doner on Saturday, and Drew Beam on Sunday?
Man, it's hard to think what this team's going to look like whenever we have Blade Tidwell and Seth Alverson, because to be honest, I don't know if we've skipped a beat with the three guys we've had on the mound, but to have those guys coming back and being healthy, it's just going to stack us up even more. And we got a lot of options and a lot of different looks, and to have three guys like that have never been in this league before, so to have them come out and kind of set the tone for what they want to do and what they want the team to complete, I think that shows that we got a lot of guys that are on board and ready to take control throughout the year.
Last weekend you said you wanted to cause some ruckus the next couple of weeks. You feel like you accomplished that?
Man, I think the main person that accomplishes it is Drew Gilbert. He comes in and he's got however many people are in the stands, that's how many people hates him. And it's awesome to see him because he thrives under that environment. He's begging for people to start jawing at him and to get the hype up. And he's not afraid of it. So to have a guy leading us like that, and basically playing with some attitude and wanting to start a fight while we're winning, that shows that our whole team, I can't say the same thing since the last time I was here, but our whole team's ready to fight and ready to win.
You all are always playing with a lot of attitude, but how much did the comments from the Ole Miss player on Friday maybe even fuel y'all for yesterday and today?
Man, I think some people they start rambling whenever the emotions are high. And we came out and we kicked him, in the teeth pretty good. And I think he was expecting a different result the next day. But kudos to our guys for not getting too high in emotions and being able to come out and, play our game. As long as we play our game and don't kick the ball around like we tried to and get them back in the game, I think we have the ability to beat a lot of teams. So, I understand that they wanted to try to get high emotions and change the tide, but I don't think it worked, especially having Chase Donder come out and do what he did.
And the offense, a lot of talk about the homers, especially after Friday night. You hit 5 of them, and then 2 games in a row that you don't hit a homer. Just how great is that versatility within the offense right now?
I think that shows that we can win in a lot of ways, and that's very important. There was a lot of talk of us not being able to play the small game last year and be able to, 2-strike hits and stuff like that. But I was very impressed with what the guys were doing today. They weren't giving us a lot to hit in advantage count. So, we quickly realized that and we started just taking what they were giving us. And if we weren't going to be able to leave the yard with what they were giving us, then, we were going to beat them in other ways. And I think we're a super talented lineup. And, if we stay within ourselves, then we're going to have a lot of success throughout the year.
I don't know you all don't care about the number 1 ranking, but you were a guy that was here before this coaching staff and know where Tennessee baseball has come from. Just how cool do you think it will be for the program to have that #1 ranking beside you all tomorrow morning?
You know, it's really cool, and you know, D1 baseball, they do a great job of watching baseball, and you know, they didn't have us ranked, you know, very high at the beginning of the year, but I think that was just having a lot of question marks, and I think we kind of filled those questions. But man, the timing of this #1 doesn't mean nothing to us. I think, you know, we have a bigger goal in mind, and I know the fans, they enjoy seeing the #1, but you know, we play Vanderbilt next week. It doesn't matter if Tennessee plays the #1 Vanderbilt or the #10 Vanderbilt. We're going to play Vanderbilt. So as long as we play our game and we have guys get in and compete in the box and on the mound, we'll be fine.
Cool. Appreciate you.